Most of the shallow water wells in the developing world are dug by hand. Hand-dug wells contaminate easily. A deep borehole is better, as the water is clean and the well has less chance of drying up during drought. It takes 3 to 4 days to drill a well. Before a well is drilled in the village, our LWI representative meets with the village elders. The site must be accessible to all. The villagers must help in the construction, and also they agree to contact LWI if the well needs repair. Square mud pits are dug by the villagers. These pits are filled with a mixture of bentonite clay powder and water to make the drilling mud. This denser material will lift heavier drilled materials to the surface, prevent wall cave-in, and lubricate the drilling. A simple 4-inch blade bit is mounted on 5-foot-long drill pipes. These pipes are hollowed to allow the drilling mud to be pumped down the hole. Pipes are added as you drill deeper and deeper. Sometimes the bit gets clogged. You have to lift all of the drill pipes out, clean up the clog, and go back down. The cuttings are forced up the outside of the drill pipe. They are examined and bagged to determine the type of layers you are drilling through. You want the borehole to be deeper than the local hand-dug wells to get beyond any contamination. What is ideal is to have a layer of clay deeper than the hand-dug wells, and then a layer of small rocks or sand grains that may have water in them. This is called the aquifer. This layer can be from 80 to 140 feet deep. You must remember to turn off the high-pressure mud spray as you add new pipes. A drill site is a busy place. It can get muddy. Meanwhile, others are preparing well casing. This is a 4-inch PVC plastic pipe. A screen section will be placed at the aquifer depth. After the 4-inch pilot hole is complete, you remove all of the pipes and ream the hole larger using a 6-inch blade bit. After the reaming is completed, the casing sections are carefully lowered down the hole. Each section is glued to the next. You measure to ensure that the screen in the casing lines up with the aquifer. Surface water is pumped down to the casing to flow through the screen and up the outside to remove debris. Small stones are dropped down the outside of the casing to form a gravel pack between the screen and the aquifer. You also will seal off the borehole to prevent contamination from other layers. The water gets noticeably clearer. Developing the well flushes out the drilling mud down the borehole and starts the aquifer flowing through the screen into the casing. This is done using a manual water bailer, which is really tiring, or an air compressor which blows the water up and out of the well. The water will gush out. Sometimes a water fight breaks out. Samples are taken at the surface to see more mud removed from the well. The gallons per minute productivity of the well is recorded. The site is cleaned up. The mud pits are emptied. The locals prepare a form for the pump base. Rebar and gravel are added. The chicken is removed. The pump base is placed over the casing and concrete fills the forms. The next day, the well plumbing is added. Pump sucker rods are threaded onto the pump cylinder. A larger riser main water pipe threads on the outside. Pipes are connected and carefully lowered into the well. The cylinder usually hangs just above the screen. Chlorine bleach is added to prevent any contamination from the drilling. It is pumped out with the water the next day. The pump handle connects to the sucker rod, which acts like a plunger rod all the way down to the cylinder. The water comes up the water riser main pipe and out of the spout. The village celebrates clean water.